Hello! The video you are about to see is from early 2018, January, which because of post-production issues has been laying on my computer, but I still want to show it because I really like doing this video and the thought that was done behind the video. So, hope you enjoy this. Hello and welcome to another year and the first video from me in 2018. This is also the first Wednesday that I've been home doing what I want, working with all these projects that I have, as I talked about in my last vlog. So Wednesdays will be for doing creative stuff in my studio and other places. And I would also today like to pick up on a thing, a tradition of sort that Tested had for many years, and that they also asked their viewers what their view on the subject was. And that is top 5 products that I have bought, pledged or been given. The last thing hasn't happened, but if that had been the case, that would also be here. So the top most useful things that I have bought this year. So the first thing is this year, so I've been doing my videos with a GoPro for years, since I started my channel basically, as I felt that was the most affordable camera at the time, which could have the camera really close and still get a wide view. So I actually bought a Canon 600D this year, which can record video in full HD, and I thought that I was going to start using that and use that in my video production. However, I haven't gotten around and gotten into that, and so I haven't used that. So that is not on my list. What is on my list though is the BacPac LCD display for my GoPro. So what you do is you just connect it to the camera like that, and when you turn it on, it's going to show so you get a camera with a picture just like any regular camera or phone or anything. So it's really handy. Not handy enough though, because as many of my videos are, I want to use it like this, but I also want to use it facing me like this. So along with this one, I found another place on eBay, and I really had to look a long time for this. So this is a converter, which you connect the backpack like this, and you connect it to your GoPro like so, and then you have a front-facing display viewer for taking selfies. That's what it's sold for on eBay. But for me, it is of course when I do videos, so I can see that I am within frame. I had to modify the original holder for the GoPro a bit. But after that has been done, these small things in conjunction with each other is great, and now I'm probably going to continue using my GoPro Hero 3 Plus for doing videos. Next up on my top list is Synergy, or from Symless, which is a software which you install on a computer as the master, where you have a mouse and keyboard, and then on other computers in your network you can install a slave, the same software but in slave mode, which makes it possible for you to share one mouse and keyboard between many computers. I also did a video a while back about this when I set up my computer workspace with a couple of laptops that I put on the wall as different monitors, and I use them as one computer even though they are two, and sharing the load between the two, so depending on what I do. It's a great software, and it has helped me a lot with shrinking the space and the confusion which often arise when you use many computers with many keyboards and stuff like that. Third thing. So I've said it many times, I got sick this summer, yada yada yada. And one of so it was stress symptoms, and I really, to relieve all the thoughts I had in my mind, I started to write in these books. So these are A6 notebooks, not any specific brand, I just bought a lot of them, I even made some. But I always have a problem with all my ideas getting in many places, and on all these small notes, post-its, and thrown everywhere, napkins, everything. With a notebook in this size, I haven't had this before. I've always used A4s because I think that at least I can, or letter if you're in America, because you have more space to do your notes on, and graphs and pictures and stuff like that. But with one of these, you just put it in your back pocket and you're ready to go. And when you have your phone, you can just lump them together and it doesn't take much more space. So this, along with these, the Stabilo Point 88, which fixed the problem that the space is very limited on these, but the point on these are so fine that you can really jot down a lot instead by writing really small or drawing really small. So this has really helped me to keep all my to-do list, all my projects, on all my thoughts in one place, along with these pens. I also bought so these aren't Stabilo, but .88, but you can buy them. They're a copy of them, probably licensed copy, and just bought all these colors, which is really awesome when you want to make a detailed drawing or explanation. So yeah, this is a really good thing that I bought and started using this year, and it's what I use most at the moment, I think. The fourth thing is, so this is something I bought second-hand, and it's a 10-year-old product. I bought it this year, just at the end of the year, and it is at the time DigiDesign Command 8. It is nowadays Avid, and the little I have used this, I'm completely in love with this. I work with ProTools 8 still. You don't always need to have the latest and greatest software and hardware. and I guess that is my point with this, that I'm on a budget, and many other, like Tested for example, they if we take their top 5 list, they have very expensive stuff on their lists. This one did cost $100 or 110, somewhere around that, and it really works for my, and it really made my music production in just a few hours. I got to learn this, and it really speeded up my music production, and I got the good feeling of making music, that sometimes when you get lost in all the technical stuff, you lose the creative spark. But this one was so easy to use with an old version of DigiDesign ProTools. I believe it does work up until ProTools 10. So at $100, which is what you have to pay for one of these if you want to buy them online or secondhand, it is really worth the price. So even though it was secondhand, it was bought this year, and therefore is on my top 10 list. Lastly, also a bit strange maybe, this is a pledge I did that haven't even unpacked it yet. So this is the Maslow CNC, and because I haven't unpacked it yet and still is on my top 5 list, is because of Bar and Hannah, the people behind this product, and the Maslow forum. It has really opened up a great, it has shown the maker community in its best, on its best side. To go to that forum is a wonderful experience. There never anyone that seems angry if you ask a strange question. Everyone is really helpful, and everyone are so devoted to this machine that they fix problems and help each other, that the product that I bought that is in this box has evolved so much already. So when I get the time and place, because this is a big CNC machine, even though it is just this big, I will have a lot of modifications to do that is really going to make it even better, and a really awesome CNC machine. So despite the package, I've said this before, this is a CNC that can do 2 by 1 meter in dimensions, and this is because it is it's a triangulating system using chains and having the router hanging from the chains in a vertical position instead of horizontal. So instead of lying down the piece of material that you're working on, you stand it up a bit slanted, and the CNC is moving with the chains. So really awesome Kickstarter campaign, which really shows a Kickstarter campaign in its best form, because they did it, they made it, they sourced the material once they got the money, and they shipped out fairly quickly, or very quickly, if depending on your experience with Kickstarter, and they fulfilled all their pledges. And then they got a really good community going, and with a maker community, so really awesome. It's winter now, and I have no desire to put this up right now. It's cold in the garage and outside, and I don't have space for it in here. So it will, however, be an interesting project to take on in the summer. So these are my top 5 things from 2017. Please let me and Tested know what your top 5 products of this year was. And until next time, take care, bye.